Hi friends, it's Jennifer from Live, Laugh, Love to Read. So today I'm doing what I'm reading right now slash TBR slash just a little chit chat. So what I'm reading right now is a trilogy by T.I. Lowe. It's the Coming Home Again series. I think it's what it's called. Coming Home Again, yeah. There's 3 books in it, and the first one is Coming Home Again, and this is what it looks like. I'm about halfway through it. I'm going to say that the first chapter, I almost DNF'd it, but I'm glad I didn't because it's definitely getting better. So this is the first one. It says, let's see, from the best-selling author T.I. Lowe comes an emotional family saga like no other. I've lost myself. Where did I go? Can I find myself? I just don't know. Savannah Monroe dances with demons from a complicated past. Families believe ghosts can be well hidden deep in the ancestral closet, but forget all too easily that those ghosts haunt with abandon. Savannah has to face each one of hers as she heads home again to Bay Creek, South Carolina, after running away after 5 years ago. Over 5 years ago. Okay, the second one's called Julia's Journey. And here's the cover. The covers are so pretty, y'all. Here's the cover of the second one. Julia's Journey. And I can tell right now this is about the sister because I'm reading the first one, which is about Savannah. This one is about the sister, I see. It says, are you ready for an adventure? Well, to be honest, Julia Thornton wasn't ready either. When she finds herself kidnapped, Julia holds on for dear life as an unexpected journey turns her life upside down on a long winding road of craziness. Julia and her partner in crime, Grayson Stone, set out into the unknown and discover more than either was prepared for. Oh my goodness. Can Julia and Grayson make it to the end of the road trip in one piece? Let's hope we find out. Wow, I didn't know that. Okay, so that's book 2. Book 3 is A Discovery of Hope. And this might be, I'm not sure who this one's about, but here's the cover. This one says, do you believe in angels? Willow Carter certainly did not until Hope showed up and refused to leave. This insistent angel opens Willow's eyes to a world filled with incredible people in many forms. A purple-headed artist with a heart lined in pure gold, an autistic young man who sees the world through different eyes, a homeless woman trying to survive. As if they weren't enough, J.P. Thornton enters Willow's life and turns it upside down and around and around. The surfboard riding photographer needs to understand how to claim hope too. Okay, so that's the brother. Willow and J.P. go on a journey for something we all need, and it leads them to a discovery of hope. Such a powerful thing hope can be, an endless journey of wonder when truly discovered. Okay, so our trilogy is about siblings because I know, since I'm reading the first one, that these are about siblings. So the first one's about Savannah, the second one's about Julia, and the third one is about JP, which is the brother. So that's what I'm reading right now. And then the next one that I'll be reading, because I'm so excited about it, is The Ones We Choose by Julie Clark. And I've been waiting forever to read this book. I've had it on hold from the library for, I don't know, a year. It's been a long time. I've read her other books, and I absolutely loved them. Like, I read The Flight, and then I read, I'm not sure, what's the newest book? I don't know. Let's look. Let's just look. It was good too. I remember that. The Lies I Tell. I read that not too long ago, actually, and it was really good. But this will be the next one that I read after the trilogy. I have to say that trilogy is a little different. And I'm just in the first book, and I'm, like I said, halfway through, and Savannah has major panic attacks from something that happened in her childhood, and yeah, so that's mainly what it's about in the point of the book I'm writing now. So hopefully it will get better because it's kind of, but I like her book, so I'm hoping, I have hope. So this is the one I'll be reading next. The ones we choose. And it says, Lisa Genova meets 23andMe in this exploration of the genetic and emotional ties that bind. As debut author Julie Clark delivers a compelling read about a young boy desperate to find his place in this world. A mother coming to terms with her own past and the healing power of forgiveness. The powerful forces of science and family collide when geneticist Paige Robson finds her world in upheaval. Her 8-year-old son Miles is struggling to fit in at his new school and begins asking questions about his biological father that Paige can't answer, until fate thrusts the anonymous donor she used into their lives. Paige's carefully constructed life begins to unravel as the truth of Miles's paternity threatens to destroy everything she has grown to cherish. As Paige slowly opens herself up by befriending an eccentric mother, confronting her own deeply buried vulnerabilities, and trying to make sense of her absent father's unexpected return, she realizes breakthroughs aren't only for the lab. Okay. I didn't know what it was about, but I didn't care because I love Julie Clark. So that's the next one I'll be reading. And then, let's see. I have this one on here. I don't know if I will be reading it, if I can get to it. The Late Bloomers Club by Louise Miller. Let's see if we can get in here and read about it. Bloomers Club. And the only reason I put this on here is because I seen it on somebody else's video. Can't remember which one. And they said it was really good. So I thought, we'll try it. Because the library had it. So we'll try it. And look at the cover. I mean, hello? This one says, a delightful novel about two headstrong sisters. A small town's efforts to do right by the community. And the power of a lost dog to summon true love. Nora, the owner of the Miss Guthrie Diner, is perfectly happy serving up apple cider donuts, coffee, and eggs, any way you like them, to her regulars. She takes great pleasure in knowing exactly what's the usual. But her life is soon shaken when she discovers she and her free-spirited younger sister Kit stand to inherit the home and land of the town's beloved cake lady, Peggy Johnson. Kit, an aspiring and broke filmmaker, thinks her problems are solved when she and Nora find out Peggy was in the process of selling the land to a big box developer before her death. The people of Guthrie are divided. Some want the opportunities the development will bring, while others do not, and they aren't afraid to leave their opinions with their tips. Time is running out and the sisters need to make a decision. But Nora isn't quite ready to let go of the land, complete with a charming farmhouse, an ancient apple orchard, and the clues to a secret life that no one knew Peggy had. Troubled by the conflicting needs of the town and confused by her growing feelings toward Elliot, the big box developer's rep, Nora throws herself into solving the one problem that everyone in town can agree on: finding Peggy's dog, Freckles. Oh. When disaster strikes the diner, the community of Guthrie bands together to help her. So, that kind of sounds good, right? So I got that. Also, if you didn't know, right now we're in Port Aransas, Texas. And we've been here about 3 weeks now. So we have about another week left. We came for a whole month, and we've been enjoying lots of beach time and swimming pool time and lots of warm weather. Today is rainy and kind of cool, so we've got the windows open. Got my fan on. And yeah, so we've just been hanging out here and taking the ferry over to Aransas Pass and over to Rockport, and just, yeah, So my husband is working part of the time that we're here, but he does have some days off. And yeah, we'll be heading home in about a week. And we've really enjoyed our time here. We've been here before, so I'm going to be including a few videos from our trip this time, but not a whole lot, because we've been here before, so you've seen it before. Also, I only went to some of the little free libraries here that you've already seen in another video. I can drop it down in the description box below of our little free library tour when we were here before. But I did stop at one in Rockport just because we were there and we were killing time. And I actually got this book, so I was excited. And When No One Is Watching by Alyssa Cole. And it's about Sydney Green, is a Brooklyn born and raised, but her beloved neighborhood seems to change every time she blinks. Condos are sprouting up like weeds. For sale signs are popping up overnight, and the neighbors she's known all her life are disappearing. To hold on to her community's past and present, Sydney channels her frustration into a walking tour and finds an unlikely and unwanted assistant in one of the new arrivals to the block, her neighbor Theo. So, and this is not the smaller, what they call them, trade paperbacks. It's not that size, but it's not this size. It's just, it's like, yeah. Which is good, because I don't like the smaller books, like the books back when I was a teenager and young adult. That was the only kind they had. But I only don't like that size because it's really hard for me to hold and read because it hurts my hands too bad. I have nerve damage in both my hands. So this is actually a pretty good size, but I prefer this size. But for free, I will take it. So I was excited to see that. Anyway, so today, like I said, today's rainy and we're just kind of staying in. I made some homemade ice cream. And I made homemade muffins earlier, oatmeal chocolate chip muffins. Actually, I have a video for that. If you're interested, I'll pop it in the description box below with the other one. And also, if you didn't know, my husband and I have a new channel all about our RV travels and RV life, because we do live full-time in our Class A motor coach. And it's called Live, Laugh, Love to Roam. And if you're interested in any of that, I'll pop that in the description box too. All right, friends, that's all I got. Thanks for spending time with me today. See you next time.